We get to fetch red, flute Griselbrand into play. Then we've got some Sleight of Hand plus the lootings on our draw steps dredge. Sleight of Hand plus some lootings and some draw steps to dig to Goryos. This is likely not a creeping Tarpit matchup. Cooley man with the no ghostery, no decency. Props, we appreciate you. It trips Bloodghast here. That's pretty scary. Just being unable to ban all of the idiots. It's really bad. Every time I go into other people's streams, I often just have to close the chat because it's just like, oh god, this is painful. So I'm gonna have to shock myself anyways for the Goryo's Vengeance. Let's just do that now. Do this. Just taking this Darkslick Shores. I think so. Double Narco. They flooped a con flag over. They have a couple of Life from the Loams in there. We're gonna die pretty quickly here. We have Angers in our board. We do have Angers in our board. Okay. Yeah, if I want to listen to, like, primates pound their chests and scream incoherent things, I'd, like, let my children run around and be loud, right? I don't need to get that from Twitch chat. Isn't that right? We run around and scream. You want me to play your show? On flag us. Rude. Ugh. Alright, try again. Got some Cheerios? Can you get your bowl? All she wrote, chat. All right, I'm gonna time you out. You were timed out because you stated an opinion without providing defense of your opinion. You're not allowed to just spew on this channel. If you want to post in the chat, you need to back yourself up. Say, it's not that bad game one because, and then articulate yourself as to why it wasn't that bad. By expecting people to articulate themselves, we kind of cut down on the noise to signal ratio. Holds people accountable a little bit. This is a Brutality out matchup, probably. Enough discard outlets in the deck, I think. I think I want to keep the Spirit Guides for the ability to go quick when we absolutely need to. What's going on, Cracker? Show on for JQ real quick. Hey! Or this. Yeah, what's going on? Thanks for the bits, I appreciate it. If you want to spew, you need to pay to spew. Otherwise, articulate yourself. Yeah, I don't think that the bolts really buy us enough time. I think this hand's a mulligan, just doesn't do anything, right? I mean, sure. Yeah, in. As far as, like, 4 cards hand go, this one's towards the top, right? I think Blood Moon's a magic card that like makes a lot of people not get to play any magic at all. So like if you're playing 4 copies of Blood Moon in a way to get them into play faster, it probably doesn't matter that the rest of your deck is terrible magic cards like the terrible magic cards that Scred plays. So put if you really just want to play terrible cards, put 4 Blood Moons in your deck and the rest will work itself out. Am I keeping the Sleight of Hand? So I fetched the Steam Vents there in case we drew Anger and we got rewarded for that. I kind of just want to bottom here. Nah, I'm going to keep the Sleight of Hand. Could help us find a Faithless Looting or a land next turn. American Gamer, a 3-month resubscription. Thanks a lot. Welcome back, bud. I really appreciate that. As always, subs are the best way you can show support for my content here. So welcome, welcome, welcome. All right. Well, I was wrong, and I really need to be able to. We need to be able to cast Anger of the Gods next turn, because they hit 3 amalgams and 24 cards. The 5-card hand had no lands in it. You're gonna make me go back and check the tape now, but the 5-card hand had no lands in it. You're making me double guess myself. I'm pretty sure the 5-card hand had no lands in it. Anyone remember? Yeah, the 5-card was no lands. I'm pretty sure that was the case. Okay. I was like, did I make a boo-boo? Because yeah, the hand you described sounds excellent. The hand I kept had no lands in it. Come on, we mulligan to 4 this game. Can I please hit an untapped land here? Can I please hit an untapped land here? Please, Bueller, anyone, one time. They're bringing Bloodghast back. Please give me a land. There's no reason to put these Bloodghasts into play. Let's remind Quillman that they shouldn't have put these Bloodghasts into play when they come back. That's truly unfortunate. We're just dead to Conflagrate anyways, though, right? So it didn't matter. It doesn't matter that they brought them back, so we were dead to Conflagrate anyways. I agree with the person that we timed out. This matchup seems very good for us. Seems very, very good for us. That's just like a Hogland classic, right? Really need to draw a land, immediately draw the most expensive card in your deck. It's colorless like a land. Oh, chat, the gym broke my lower abdomen. The gym broke my lower abdomen, chat. It feels really bad. Eat more Cheerios? Stream Decker needs updating. Zach Disc, you the real MVP. Everyone else in chat, shame on you for not reminding me. Thank you for the reminder, I appreciate that. Let's do that real quick. It's pretty good. I'm really this is like, if anyone watched us play the Through the Breach deck the other day, this is why like I can't play decks like Sneak and Show in Legacy. I'm so bad at assembling 1-2 card combos. I'm so terrible at assembling 1-2 card combos. Those cards do completely different things. I don't, like, one of the mistakes Magic players make a lot of the time when they're deck building is that they change cards out of the deck that serve one function for a card that serves a completely different function. And I'm not, like, the purpose of Izzet Charm isn't to kill them faster. The purpose of Izzet Charm is to provide consistency by giving you looting and providing disruption when you don't need that selection. Quarter Calling is a one-card combo. Ain't that the truth? Alright, I mean, if we hit a Goryo's Vengeance here, we could floop it into play. So bad at this. So unreasonably bad at this. Alright, maybe I should have fetched a basic there, because they're clearly playing a Blood Moon deck. I wasn't thinking. Should have fetched a basic island. I like that idea, Dowzo. Changing the sub icons to be the different members of my family. That's like a great idea. It's like A+. Do I want to flashback this looting? My hand's pretty anemic. Yeah, I'm gonna fetch basic swamp and flashback looting. Got plenty of, I'm gonna be sad when they remand me, but like, anything else to be doing. Be a mana monkey or Matt. This forces me to rank my family members. Oh, don't make me laugh. My abdomen hurts. Bolt's probably not very useful in whatever my opponent's doing. The card father. Going on, Pinky. Yep. Oh, you know what? Ditching the... So, I'm gonna crack this fetch here and Serum Visions first, because if we hit a Goryo's Vengeance, I can floop the Emrakul into play. Sweet. Spin this. Respond to the trigger with Goryo's Vengeance. Trigger. We've assembled a, I mean, to be fair, our 2-card combo is much better than their 1-card combo, right? Man, who's ready for this creeping tar pit to close shit out? I'm ready for this creeping tar pit to close things out. Yeah, that's one of the annoying things Magic Online does. Like, if I have a default choice for something, like, I have to click on all of my things, just, like, make the choice for me if I only have one option. This is a Boseiju Pact of Negation matchup. Vandalblast is probably fine in case they leave that in. Bolt isn't very good. Is Spirit Guide good here? It's probably good for forcing through on a turn where they're not expecting it. Also, I want to trim here. Yeah, that's how it should be. That's good design. I think of the last 2 cuts, chat. They're just 2 spirit guides. I think Breach is pretty good here. I think Breach is pretty good. I don't hate cutting a land. Yeah, I'm just gonna cut 2 spirit guides. Let's do that. We're on the draw. We're on the draw this game. We just won that. Won the first one. It's okay. Need to fetch some basics here. I need to restart Magic Online here. It's running pretty slowly. We'll start by fetching Basic Island here. There's a Breach. We have Looting already. So I'm probably in the market for both of these cards, right? Because I want to be able to ditch... I want to be able to ditch this. Well, I guess I have to fetch to cast the Izzet Charm, right? Yeah, I'm gonna give Magic Online a kick here real quick. See if that helps. It might also just be that my computer is not happy downscaling. So if you can hear me, I wonder if people saying they're experiencing the stream being choppy, the Magic Online's being choppy on my computer. So that's not the stream being choppy, that's Magic Online being derpy. Too many pixels, yeah. OBS has definitely started chugging more since we started going in 1440, so it could be that my graphics card is just not enough to encode this properly. They do only have 8760 in the computer. See if this helps. Nope, yep. Seems a-okay now. Just needed a kick, sure. Thanks everyone for hanging out while we kick Magic Online. I think I'm just gonna like fetch Blood Crypt and cast this Izzet Charm next turn, get the Griselbrand in the bin for the Goryo's Vengeance potentially. Did I order those wrong? Fuck, I ordered them wrong. Definitely ordered them wrong. Alright, well, not Izzet Charming now. I might have accidentally put the wrong card on top of my deck. Hey, Drewski Brew. Brand new Twitch Prime support. Thank you very much. I do appreciate it. What happens first? Discarding to hand size or end step exile for Goryo? End step exile for Goryo. What happens first? That's the turn here. Mendelian click. Do this target. It's me. Alright, I'm gonna fetch and do this as a charm in response since I only have 1 discard outlet, but I have 2 Goryo's Vengeance. Thanks for the ginger person last night. Yeah, it did turn out pretty well, didn't it? These are my things, opponent. All right, what you got, friendo? What you got? What you got? What you got? It turned out far better than I was expecting it to turn out to set the bar exceedingly low. Took a Goryo's Vengeance. Okay. Still no red source out of them. Good for us. Sleight of Hand. Alright, well, start on that. Man, these cards are so clunky. Pact of Negation. I'm gonna take the Simian Spirit Guide here, actually. So what I want to do here is I want to floop Griselbrand in during blockers for them, so that way I can try and block with it. And then if they counterspell that, we can breach the Emrakul next turn. Reprinting it in what? What are they reprinting it in? Need some more to drink? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Of course there's another master set. Why wouldn't there be? So I assume this isn't resolving, but we'll go with the college best here. Hey, Phil Bartle, brand new Twitch Prime support. I'll be right back. I gotta go get Jake something to drink. Alright, so that's expected. Probably get Crypticed next turn, but I'm pretty sure he's have to jam, right? We're pretty far behind at this point. I guess if they madcap here, they can beat it through an Emrakul. Is it nice that they're making another? I mean, like, it depends on, like, are they actually lowering the prices though? Like, does printing Tarmogoyfs and Dark Confidants as mythic rares actually lower the price? Like, they do a good job of bringing down, like, the expensive commons and uncommons. Like, they definitely do that. But, like, to pretend that they have meaningful impact on the other staples because they print them at mythics, like, Yeah, like the fact that the master sets cost $10 MSRP is obscene in my opinion. Like the cardboard to print masters booster packs doesn't cost them more than printing normal Magic the Gathering cards, because guess what? They're all printed on the same cardstock. Actually, you could probably argue it should cost less than a regular booster pack because the cardstock quality on master sets is worse on average than it is on normal booster packs. Goyf costs $55 now because it's mostly unplayable in Modern. Goyf costs $55 because the best fair Goyf deck in Modern, fair mid-range deck in Modern aren't Goyf decks on average anymore. They are Death Shadow decks. Why play a 2-mana 4/5 when you can play a 1-mana 10/10? That's why Goyf came down. Sure, but Cryptic Command was printed at rare. Notice I explicitly pointed out the mythic cards. There's no reason. If you actually want to get the cards into circulation, stop charging $10 a pack and like print the cards people need at non-mythic. That's actually pretty good, right? Actually looking for lands here. IMA was in retail stores. Didn't that set have like a notoriously small amount of things? And again, it was $10 MSRP, right? Or were IMA packs $4 a piece, $3.99? Or am I misinformed? The $10 packs are just a blatant cash grab. Their goal is to not make the formats cheaper. That's not their goal. Their goal is to get you to buy $10 booster packs on poor card stock. Three for 30, so 10 bucks a piece. Yep. Correct. Yeah, that's what I thought I was also aware of, but I wasn't 100% sure because like I don't own Magic cards. I play online. Modern's the most accessible it's been since conception. All right, I'm going to time you out. Act like a child, you get treated like a child. Modern's the most accessible it's been since conception because... And then when you come back in 10 minutes, you can use your words and tell us why it's the most accessible it's ever been. I would be willing to believe you that it's accessible right now. I'm not arguing that it's inaccessible. I'm just saying you've not given me a compelling reason to believe you. Draw some cards. Discard some cards here. Am I bidding both these Griselbrands? I think so. I think we're just like digging for lands and things we can force an Emrakul through. I do still have the Altered Thragtusk. Or Maddie has it? I think Maddie has it actually. I'm gonna top up both of these. I'm in the market for those, right? I'm gonna get my loot on here. Alright, so Pact of Negation's an easy bin here. I think I want to ditch this other Faithless Looting. If we miss on a land drop next turn, we could flash it back. I think I want to hold the Brutality to spot check for a Madcap / Counterspell next turn. That's a Goryo's Vengeance. Alright, well, we'll start on the Collective Brutality. So probably eat a Counterspell of some sort. And next turn we can Goryo's Vengeance. I'm not sure that I'm a huge fan of the Pact of Negations in this deck. because I feel like our combo doesn't always win the game when we combo. So like having Pact of Negations to force our combo through that doesn't always win the game doesn't seem like it makes a ton of sense. I do it to my team consistently now. Yeah, I mean, it's just like, that's just like good conversation, right? It's just like, if our goal is to have a conversation, I need you to like explain what you're doing. If we just like sit there and yell our opinions at each other, like, this is what I think, this is what I think, that's what I think, we're not going to get anywhere. Like, you need to tell me why you think what you think so I can understand it. Pro/X-Pro. I'm so dried up. Nah, X-Pro's probably accurate. You know, we're basically a living meme on this channel, right? This is like what my life has evolved into. It's gonna like Cryptic Commanded, Spell Snare this time. Yeah, a card like Defense Grid seems like it would fit more into the shell. I like that. I like that idea. How do you think about the power level of Standard? I think powerful Magic formats are fun to play. I think formats that involve both powerful answers and powerful threats are amusing. Yeah, that's true. I made money 3 years in a row playing lots of Magic tournaments, which is impressive because like Magic tournaments are expensive to get to. All right, check my Goryo's Vengeance. Opponent conveniently at 16 health. It's a little annoying. Fetch a basic island here. Play the Sleight of Hand. God, what a beating. Okay. Okay, so you're saying there's a chance. Your move. A career judge. That's impressive. That can't be. It can't be reasonable money, can it? No, I'm way smarter than to play Key Core in the Pro Tour. If I was playing the Pro Tour this weekend, I probably would have been grinding Mardu Pyromancer a bunch for it. They have a land next turn. They can actually keep their Vendilion click through the breach, which kind of sucks. Yeah, Spellweaver, I'm not a big fan of like, I'm not a big fan of the all the threats are pushed mantra that we've had in Standard for a while now. And before Stifle Bird. Yeah, Jerry T's version looks very good. Very good. Oh, they actually already get to keep a threat, right? I'm actually just dead, aren't I? Yeah, we're super dead. This doesn't bode well for us. It's not good for us, chat fam. All right, so we have to combo here and hope they don't have a counterspell, because if I use the Boseiju, we just die next turn. Well, so far, this is going almost exactly as I'd envisioned, which is, when I look at this deck on paper, I don't see what it's doing that's compelling me to play Izzet as opposed to straying the red-black Shoal version. Having your combo not actually win the game is a big deal. I don't understand why I'd go through all the difficulty of putting a combo that's 2 cards like this in my deck and not having it win the game. All right, so here's how Magic the Gathering works for people that don't understand why I just conceded. I Pact of Negation their Dispel. Let's say they have nothing else. I attack them with Emrakul. They sacrifice their 6 lands. They untap and attack me for 5-1. I untap and pay 5 for my Pact and can do nothing else. My opponent then untaps and attacks us for 5 more and we die. The Pact didn't matter. I know we weren't dead on board that turn, but if we Pact, we have to pay for the Pact the following turn and then we die. So, you know, them's the beats. Them's the beats. That's why I conceded. I didn't explain that, which is maybe bad on me for not explaining it, but that's why I conceded there. All right. Jacob Jeffrey, what is wrong? I mean, we get to combo here on 2, I guess, but like, we don't actually win the game with our combo because our combo is awkward. And like, I can't just really Emrakul them there because like, I just kill a land and deal 15 to them and then I'm like not in a good spot. Am I just like drawing more cards here? I think I am. I didn't draw another Goryo's Vengeance. And like, if I discard Emrakuls from my hand, I lose my graveyard. This deck is so awkward. Yeah, I can't. I'm so off it. So, this is fair warning to people that send a donation list. If they feel terrible, I gave it 2.5 matches. So let's talk about why I don't like this deck. So, let's talk why, chat. Magic Online locked up. Might have to restart. I think the deck was so bad, Magic Online is committed. Nope. All right, it's back. We're back. I wouldn't play in a no-ban list tournament for Modern because that sounds rancid. Would not play no-ban list Modern. All right, so we're going to play more Modern after this. It's going to be a Modern afternoon. It's a Modern weekend. We're going to play more Legacy next week, I promise. Next weekend, we're going to play more Legacy, I promise. Next week. Not weekend, next week. This weekend is a Modern weekend. Modern Pro Tour. A bunch of people love Modern and play a bunch of Modern on stream. I need to find a Modern deck that I like for the Open. This deck. You work so hard to get this combo together, and when you get your combo together, you don't actually win the game. Yeah, so like, I don't understand the appeal of playing adding a color to my deck to play these cards when the straight red-black version of this deck gets to play Night's Whispers and Cathartic Reunion and like other cards that let you discard and draw cards. And like, the Night's Whisper build and the straight red-black build, honestly, it helps you unmulligan too, because that card draws 2 cards, right? So, yeah, I'm not a huge fan of this deck. It's clunky when it's not working. Even when it's working, it's not necessarily winning the game. So, yeah, this is not a deck I would play again as a donation list or otherwise. Would not recommend playing this deck.